And hello. So are you afraid to fail? This is the perfect video for you because social media tips and how to do things are also wonderful, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't take any action. So there's no such thing as failure. But we all have the fear of failure. So let's talk about that. So that's what I want to talk to you today about. And if you're joining me live, I'd love to say hello to you. Please let me know where you're coming from, and I'm going to get back to you afterwards, especially if you're on the replay. And if we haven't met before, my name is Dodd, and I'm here to inspire, encourage, train, whatever I can so that you can bring your business online using social media strategies, and you don't have to chase after anybody, attract people to you using attraction marketing. So welcome. And today I'm in a different location. It's been a bit of a chaotic day, and so it just happened that I'm late today because of all kinds of things. So I thought I'd just do it wherever I'm at, and I have this down by our lake, so I thought give you a little bit of a scenery today. And so here I am. I'm going to be squinting though. I'm sorry about that. It's kind of a crazy morning. I had a doctor's appointment. Just my knee is bothering me, but of course he was late, and so then that put me off my schedule and teach yoga down here, and so I'm just finishing up that. So welcome. So I also have a special announcement today. So just before I get into my content, I just wanted to talk about that. So a little bit of a celebration, celebrating my own successes. It's been a year now. I've been on a mentorship program, and I just learned so much. And so I've kind of finished that year, graduated, I guess you could say. And I have just, the year of mentorship has been so valuable, just learning attraction marketing, how to do Facebook ads, how to be productive with your time, how to plan in ahead, giving value, social media tips. Like what I know now from when I started a year ago is just incredible. And not to mention personal development. It's just like, and that just ties in perfectly with what I want to talk to you today about. But part of that is that in this kind of having done this for a year and celebrating it, I'm going to take a little bit of a slow down and enjoy my summer, because we need to celebrate our successes. And to do that, I'm going to concentrate a little bit more on just kind of being outside and being active and balancing my life. Life is very balanced on learning and growing. Now I'm going to also do work, but I'm going to balance it with some free time of my own. So with that, I'm going to change my schedule a bit on my lives. So I'm going to be going live on Mondays and Thursdays now at approximately 9 a.m. Monday on right here on this page doing business, and Thursdays doing health tips and things on my health page, Empower Your Health with Olive. So hope to see you there. So just to let you know, so it'll be Mondays and Thursdays usually at 9 a.m. I'm late today because of just life got in the way, circumstances, but just to keep you aware of that. So let's get into today's content. So in this business, it can be so overwhelming. Online, learning all the things we have to know, how to get around social media and that kind of thing. We talk to people, we build funnels, we build ads, bots and groups and Facebook groups and things like that. So it can be so overwhelming, and it's also the unknown. So anything when it's new to us is going to be an unknown. And so we start to doubt ourselves because we don't know where we're headed. We don't know, what is ahead of us, what's in store, how we're going to do it, and we have challenges along the way. So there's a fear there, right? Because we doubt ourselves. We don't have belief in ourselves because we haven't done it before. It makes perfect sense, right? So a lot of times, we just don't gravitate to the unknown well. Like, for example, when you go to a party, often you want to take someone with you because you don't know, what you're stepping into, right? So it's that fear of the unknown. So, and we all go through it, certainly I know I do. And so most of the time we resign ourselves to failing. We think, oh, well, I can never do that, and so I just won't even try. Right? How many times have you kind of said that? Even if you don't say it out loud, that could be a thought in your head going, oh no, I'm no good at that. Well, it's, that time when you push yourself out of the comfort zone, that, that's when that personal development grows, and you go, someone pushes you to do something, you go, wow, I did it. I really can do it. Oh, good morning, Katrine. Hi there. How are you? Great to see you. Thank you for joining me. Yes, celebrate. Sounds great. Thank you. And oops, a little bit different on my phone here today. And there is so much to learn, for sure. There's just a headful, right? How much have we learned? Wow. So, so that resigning to failing, if you think you're going to fail, then, you're setting yourself up to self-sabotage. You kind of set these goals and dreams for yourself, and then you end up, not getting there. And so you stay on the sidelines. So, but it's that goal that you set, we get boxed in to a certain goal because, for instance, in this program that I was on, I see certain people at a certain level and I think, okay, well, that's my goal. And if you don't reach that, then you feel like you have failed, right? But that's not necessarily the case, because look at where you started from, where you are, where you started from, and where you are now. And, was there a change there? Did you succeed? So those goals and the dreams we set for ourselves, they don't have to be fixed. That original goal can change. And this was really highlighted to me yesterday in a conversation I had with a friend. That, I was saying, well, I didn't quite reach that real high level that, I was shooting for. But he pointed out that, well, look where you have gone. You may not have reached that goal in this direction, but in another direction, you're working towards it. You're starting to find out more about what you love to do, what you're good at, discovering, what your best creativity times, those times when, you don't even realize you're working because it's so creative for you. And so that's the key, is discovering, what you truly love. And, maybe your goals aren't the same as other people's goals. So push yourself into the uncomfortable and use it as a testing zone. And if it doesn't work out, it's not a failure, because you have tried it, and you're discovering more about what you like. Sometimes we don't even realize what you want. So just realizing that that goalpost, can change as you move along. So flip that mindset from it being a failure to learning as you go, and maybe veering, changing your course along the way. So it's better to, make those mistakes. Don't even call them mistakes. Learn those lessons than, to succeed and no idea how you got there. Like you could also maybe be riding on the coattails of, somebody else and no idea, what you're doing. Flip that mindset to discovering, who you are and what you want. So that biggest problem is expectation. Our sense of timing is way off. Maybe it's just a matter of not giving it enough time too. So let me know if this is resonating with you, and how have you felt the same way? Do you have those high expectations and get frustrated with yourself for not getting there? It's it's that fear of success too that can set us back. Where it's as great as the fear of failure. We want this business to really work, but we treat it like a hobby. So we have to have the same expectations for what we put into it. So that fear of failure. So just to close off here, there's, I just wanted to re-emphasize that don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to get uncomfortable. And don't be afraid to change the goalpost. If that direction, isn't necessarily working for you, then feel free. It's perfectly okay to change directions and maybe steer in another direction. And it's listening to your heart and really, following your heart and finding out what you're good at. So just to finish off with, I found this list of beliefs, that make success. And so this kind of falls into it. So beliefs about what we, believe in ourselves. And so I just want to share them with you really quickly. And the first one is able to take a compliment. When someone gives you a compliment, how do you respond to that? Is it, no, I can't do that? Or is it, thank you? I appreciate the acknowledgement. And do you meet people easily? This is a relationship game. And so how are you on meeting relationships? And set goals and follow them. Okay. But as I was just talking about, our goals can change. We're allowed to change them. But still on a, short-term basis, we have to try something. In order to try something, you have to follow those goals. And then confident in asking for what you want. We can give value, but eventually we have to come to the point of asking, for the sale or the offer or whatever it might be. And don't care about what other people think of me. Now that's huge, right? I know, I kind of think, I know I shouldn't care, but what other people think of me is none of my business. And so, because we have to be ourselves, be strong and just shine our own light and not somebody else's light. And then don't expect yourself to be perfect and love all your faults. Isn't that, just loving yourself for who you are, and don't unapologetically you. I love that. And then be able to make decisions easily. So if you decide that you want to change your goalpost, then go for it. Okay, so that's all I have for you to share. Just wanted to also share this beautiful scenery behind me with you. Even though I'm squinting down by the lake, it's just gorgeous. Raise it up a little bit. And so hope you have a wonderful day, whatever part of the day it is for you. And I will see you on Thursday on my health page and Monday on this page at approximately 9 a.m. regularly, when Mondays and Thursdays, just until September anyway. And then I might get back to my regular program. Okay, until then, thank you for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye for now. Oop.